the next question. Now, this is a question you need some arithmetic ability. The question is, find the mean of the following numbers. Now, you are given, say, 2, 5, 7, and 8. Okay, usually they are represented by the term x suffix I. So this is going to be x1, this is going to be x2, this is x3, and this is x4. Now, mean as a formula, which is x bar is equal to sigma xi divided by n. Now, this is what is the formula for mean. It is also called as average. So, if you are asked to find the mean of these numbers, all you need to do is to add 2 with 5 followed by 7 followed by 8 and divide by the number of elements, which is 4. So 2 added with 5 gives me 7. 7 added with 7 is 14. 14 added with 8 would give me 22. This has to be divided by 4. So 22 you divide by 4. 4 5s are 20. Bring 2 down, place a point, place a 0. 4 times 5 is 20. So x bar is 5.5. okay, so this is also, as I mentioned to you, is known as average. So let us move on to another question. Find the mean. So you are given xi to be as, say, 8, 5, and then again 8, and then 11, and that's it. So mean x bar is going to be sigma xi divided by n. So you have to add 8 with 5 followed by 8 again and then 11. So the idea is, even though the number 8 is repeated twice, yet I need to take it into the count. Have that in mind. So 8 added with 8 gives me 16. 16 added with 5 would give me 21. And that has to be added with 11 will give me 32. So I've got 32 divided by 4, which means the mean is 8. Okay. Now let me just introduce something a little bit different, just for a change. Now imagine you have a question. A group of people are questioned. Okay, so the question is, number of cups of coffee you drink in a day. Okay, this is the question. Now the group size is 20. The size of the group is 20. That means you have 20 people. So let me order them like this. So person 1, person 2, these are all people. Person 1, person 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So the first person says he drinks 2 cups. Second person says she drinks 1. Third person says he drinks 3 cups. Fourth person says she drinks none. So let me fill up the table. 2, 1, 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the total number of cups of coffee that people are drinking. Now we are asked to find the number of cups of coffee that on an average this group drinks. Imagine this group name is executives. Okay, so you are expected to find that data, that information from this raw data that has been given to you. So you are asked to find the average. So what you got to do, you simply have to find out if you are taking this to be n and this is to be xi. You need to find out what is sigma xi. So let me write down the sigma xi or xi information here. 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. This has to be divided by 20 people are in the group, so place 20 there. Now add these elements. So let me first count off. If I've got 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, yes. 2 added with 1, 3, 6, and 6 and 2, 8, 9, 14, 17, 21, 22, 24, 27, 29, 34, 40, 41, 43, 46, and 50. So I've got 50 divided by 20. I hope it's right. If I've slipped anything, then you make sure that you have got it right. I can make a mistake here, but you can't make any mistakes in the test. Have that in mind. So zeros, they get cancelled. I get 5 over 2, which would give me 2.5. So the mean, the average number of coffee that the group drinks is on an average, okay, 2.5 cups a day. Okay, so that is how you do this question. Now you try this question. Okay, a question is asked to a group of 10 sales executives in a company. The question is, how many distinct calls do you receive a day inquiring about your product? Or when I say your product, it means a company product. Okay, so you have people here. So you got sales executives, okay, and here you got calls, phone calls. So the first person says he receives 5 calls, second person says she receives 3 calls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this data that I'm presenting here indicates the calls that the people receive. So 7, 6, 3, 2, 5, 2, 0, 9. Now you have to find out the average number of calls the group receives for a day. You need to just follow the same method I've just shown you. So try this out and write the question in the comment section. Now I'm going to teach you how to find the mean for grouped data. I've explained to you about the way in which you can find the average, right? So the first few examples which I've given you, the data is called as ungrouped data. Okay, so the formula that you will use is x bar is equal to sigma xi divided by n. Okay, now what you will learn now is what is called as grouped data. Okay, imagine they ask you a question on grouped data. How would you do it? So let us consider this example. A company has the following payroll. Find the average salary that the company offers. So this is a very pertinent question, right? You want to join some company ABC. Okay, now that company has the following data. ABC employees. Okay, this division is ABC's employees, and this is the salary that they receive for a month. Now imagine 10 employees are paid $1,000. Okay, now 15 employees are paid $1,500, and 5 employees are paid, say, $8,000. Okay, this is the data given to you. Now with this data, you should find out the average salary offered in the company or offered by the company, right? So the question is, how would you do that? It's very simple. You build a table, and this is XI column and this is FI column. So $1,000 is offered to 10 people. $15,000 has been offered to 15 people, and $8,000 is offered to 5 people. Now what you got to do is you have to find XI times FI. So 10 multiplied with 1,000 would give you 10,000. 15 multiplied with 15 would give you 225. Of course, you have to place those zeros. So that means 22,500. Now 8 multiplied with 5 would give you 40,000. Okay, now you have to add sigma xi fi. So that is going to be equal to 0, 0, and then this is going to be 5, okay, and then a 2, and then 3 and 7. So sigma xi fi is 72500. Now you need to find out what is sigma fi, that is the frequency. 10, 15, 25 with 5 would give you 30. Now to find the mean, x bar is sigma xi fi divided by sigma fi, which is 72500 divided by 30. So the zeros can be cancelled. 3 divides 7 times 7 2 times, carry 1 4 times, 3 divides 12 4 times, and 1 is there. 3 divides 5 1 time, and you carry the 2 there, and that's 20. So 6 3s are 18, and at point 2 again it's 6, and again at 6. So approximately the average salary is $2416.66. This is the average salary that the company offers. So you want to join this company, you are given this information. So the meaning of this information is, this is what the average salary that the company would afford if you're joining this company. So dear students, this is the next variation to find the mean. You are given a table consisting of students' marks. Okay. You are asked to find the average score for the class. So that is the question. So you are given this table. Now remember, whenever you are given table, you have to know that this is called as distribution. Okay, so class distribution or distribution. Now, so the data is as follows. So this is a class and students are given a test, and the scores are recorded in the following manner. So 15 to 25, 10 students have scored 15 to 25. Now 25 to 35, say 5 students have scored. So 35 to 45, 4 students have got that mark. 45 to 55, say 6 students have got that mark. And 55 to 65, say 10 students have scored that mark. So we have got, this is the frequency and this is the XI. So what we got to do is, foremost, we need to calculate the class mark, which is going to be upper limit added with lower limit. That has to be divided by 2. So you design the table. First you need to have this class interval. Okay. After that you have to write the class mark, and you have to calculate that using this formula, followed by the frequency Fi, and then if this class mark is, say, some C, then you will have to find what is C times F. But since C will always be used, let me just take the class mark as Xi, because C stands for cumulative frequency in statistics, so I don't want that to happen. Okay, so let me write down this class interval: 15 to 25, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, 55 to 65. Okay, class interval. So find the class mark. What you got to do, you add 15 with 25 and you divide by 2. So this is going to be 40 divided by 2 will give you 20. So this will give me 20, this will give you 30, this will be 40, 50 and 60. Just to show you that 55 added with 65 divided by 2, this is 110, 120 divided by 2, and that's how you're getting 60 here. Now the frequency for the first one is 10, followed by 5, 4, 6 and 10. So this is going to be sigma Fi. So sigma Fi you have to find out. You got to add up all these entries here: 10, 20 and then 30, 35. So that is going to be sigma Fi. Now you have to find out what is sigma xi fi. So that means you should multiply these two together. So that's going to be 200, 150, 160, 300 and 600. Now you add sigma xi fi. You have to now find x bar, which is sigma xi fi divided by sigma fi, which is 1410 divided by 35. So 1410 divided by 35, this is going to be 4, and 140, you bring the 10 there, it doesn't go, so place a 0 there, and now you place a decimal there and then you add a 0. So that's going to be 4, 3 and 2. So that's going to be 70. You bring a 30 down and you add a 0, so it goes on. So approximately x bar is 40.2. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning is the average mark or score for the class for the given test is 40.2. Okay, students, you are given this question. Given that the mean of 5 numbers to be 5m positive 73, find m. So we are given 5 numbers. So first number, second number, third number, fourth number and fifth number. So the mean of these 5 numbers is given to be as 5m positive 73. So the meaning is 3m positive 4 added with 2m positive 1 added with 3m positive 4 added with 2m positive 3 added with 5m positive 1 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 5 is equal to 5m positive 73. That is the meaning of this. Now add all these m's here. 3m plus 2m, 5m, 8m, 10m, 10m plus another 5m will be 15m. Excuse me. Check it again. 5m, 8m, 10m, and then another 5m, 15m. Positive 4 added with 1, 5, 9, 12 and 13. 12 and 1, 13 is equal to 5m positive 73. So moving this 5m, you get 15m negative 5m is equal to 73 negative 13. Moving 13 to the other side. So this is going to be 60. On the left side, 15m minus 5m will give me 10m. So this means 10m is equal to 60. So m is equal to 60 divided by 10, which is equal to 6. So the value of m is 6. That's the solution for the students. You're given this question. Find the missing value. So you have a and b present here. The mean is given to be as 2. Sigma fi is given to be as 100. So how are you going to do that? So draw a table with xi and fi, and then write down the values for x. It's going to be 0. So followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and fi starts with 20, a, b, 10, 5 and 5. So now you find out xi fi. This is going to be 0, this is going to be a, this is going to be 2b, this is 30, 20, 25. Now sigma fi would be adding up all this 20, 30 and 40 positive a positive b, and sigma xi fi is going to be, you got to add all this, so that's going to be 45, 75 positive a positive 2b. Now given, what is given? If you see that sigma fi is equal to 100. So given sigma fi is equal to 100, which means 40 plus a plus b is equal to 100, which means a plus b is equal to 100 minus 40. So a plus b is equal to 60. This you know. Now also sigma xi fi is this, okay, but we know the formula. We know that x bar is equal to sigma xi fi divided by sigma fi. The mean is given to be as 2. If you see here, the mean value is given to be as 2. So place that 2 there. Now sigma fi is given to be as 100, 75 positive. So that's going to be 75 positive a positive 2b. Now you cross multiply, that would give you 200 is equal to 75 positive a positive 2b. Move this, it's 200 minus 75 is equal to a positive 2b, and this is going to give you 125. 125 is equal to a positive 2b. So I can take this as 2 and I can take this as 1. So solving 1 and 2 we get. So what do we get when we solve 1 and 2? Now let me rewrite it. A positive b is equal to 60. In this case a positive 2b is 125. Change the sign, change the sign, change the sign. So this is going to get cancelled. So this is going to be negative b, and you take away 60 from 125, so that is going to be 65, okay, with the negative sign. So this implies the value of b is 65 because you have negative on both sides, that gets removed off. Now substitute, put this in 1, so a positive 6. So this is going to be 60 negative 65, which means a is equal to negative 5. So the values, therefore the values are a is negative 5 and b is 65. So the question wants you to just complete the table and find the values for a and b. Okay students, in this question we are given that 10 workers average salary is $2,000. Another worker joins the group with 5,000 as his salary, right? So we expected to find the average salary of this group. So with 10 workers, now an additional 1 worker is being added. Now to do this question you have to use this formula. X bar is equal to sigma x divided by n. Now we know the mean. So what you're going to do, in place of x bar you substitute 2000. This is equal to sigma x divided by 10 people. So therefore from here sigma x will be 2000 multiplied by 10, that's going to be 20,000. So this is the salary for 10 workers. Now 1 person is being added, okay, 1 person comes in, so his salary is $5,000. So now sigma x has to be added with $5,000. That is going to give us the total value of 25,000. So this is the total employee salary, okay. Now this has to be divided by 11. So when you do that, I'm going to use this space here. So you have 25,000 now, that has to be divided by 11. 11 times 2 is 22. Bring 3 down, bring the 0 down, going to be 2 again. So that's going to be 22, 8. bring the 0 down, place 7, so that's going to be 80 and 77, 3, bring the 0 down, it's going to be 2, so 22, 8, and again 7. So approximately the salary is going to be, so this would be the approximate salary. So that is the mean salary for the group.